Maggie had learned to mark mornings by sound. The house settled differently after dawn. Pipes ticked. The street outside shifted from delivery vans to footsteps. Ash moved from the back of the sofa to the window sill, tail flicking once in quiet acknowledgement of the day. She stood in the narrow front room that had become an office, watching dust move through a pale stripe of light. It was strange sometimes to know that time still passed when you no longer did. Stranger that you could feel it anyway. Right, she told herself, because otherwise the room would be too empty. Another day of being very helpful and entirely invisible. Ash blinked at her. Then, with deliberate ceremony, he jumped down and crossed the space she occupied, brushing through the place where her shin would have been. Maggie smiled. Yes, I know. You can show off. The cat settled in the doorway, a small black border between rooms. She paced, more out of habit than need, stopping beside the desk. Paper files lay in neat stacks. Phoebe's handwriting curved along a yellow pad. Maggie read it upside down, correcting it in her head. Too early to assume motive. Let the pattern breathe. Hands first. She heard the kettle click off upstairs. Footsteps. Maggie straightened, not because it mattered, but because it always had. Phoebe's voice drifted down the stairs. Morning, Maggie. Morning, Maggie said, out loud this time, and meant it. Phoebe appeared in the doorway with her hair still damp and mugs already in hand. She took in the room, the light, the cat in the threshold. He's been sitting there for 10 minutes, she said, like he was waiting for you. Maggie glanced at Ash. I'm punctual. You're dead, Phoebe replied mildly. You don't get credit for punctual. The phone rang. They both looked at it. Phoebe set her mug down and crossed to the desk. Hale and Ward, she said, voice settling into its work shape. Yes, you can start at the beginning. Maggie leaned against the file cabinet, listening through the cadence of Phoebe's replies, through the pauses, the soft prompts. Something's off. A presence, a house that won't settle. Maggie closed her eyes. We have a case, Phoebe said, covering the receiver.